Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. And the Judicials ready to get this thing started and open the season. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Navy's offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Scrambling away. He's going to run it. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. The good news about starting the season outside the top... Not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week one.
The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on second and short. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Going up top. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wilkerson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get...
Throws toward the end zone. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Navy! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
The Judicials offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just... To have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Had to get rid of it quickly.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets enough. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did. And
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Judicials will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And here comes the Navy offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs and all.
There he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional.
Going downfield for the big play. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew.
He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, midshipman.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll send the back in motion. He'll pitch it. Oh, a lot of space. Got the first down and more. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
They'll go to the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Judicials. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. We reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Split backs here. Gets the back moving. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. And it's on the ground. He picks it up, still on his feet. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Judicials. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate. ball. If you're not, and a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick 6. Doesn't get much worse than that.
And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 16 over Ball State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. Incomplete. What would have been a huge gain, no defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand. Let's get...
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid. A shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. And I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that.
There he goes! Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He wants to throw it again. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
To the air, it's Hawkins. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the 1st. Got enough space. Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trick. The punt team makes its way onto the field. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action. It sets up the...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of... They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Navy quick to the line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Gets it out quickly. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Flushed out of the pocket. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
To the air on first down. He's got an open man. Open space at the 25. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Here comes the option. Quick spin on the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. On the run, fires downfield. Catch in the middle, it's made. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Fullback's got it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Judicials. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. And Navy will go back on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Hawkins. He's not afraid to go deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Give to the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And this 2nd half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
On the move from inside is 5. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. A low line drive and not his best work. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect moment.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Navy! First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Touchdown, Judicials. And they take it in for 6. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Dances away. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before he picked up the first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. To throw, it's Hawkins. Caught over the middle, it's Briggs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Going up top again. Now improvising. Slings it downfield. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spin. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Kentucky is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play. Long pass is incomplete.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Now, 4th down.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Hutchinson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking to throw on 1st down. He fires one deep down the right side.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. Caught near the sticks. It's Hutchinson. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Now adjusting. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Touchdown, midshipmen! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air, can make plays with his feet like this, runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Setting up for the PAT, and when it gets this late, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. And the returner goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Makes a man miss. Got enough for the first. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. The Judicials, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Under heat, he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And that's exactly what this defense was looking to do, man. Heat him up, speed him up, get him off of his spot. They flush him outside of the pocket, do a nice job putting pressure, not letting him feel comfortable, get him outside the pocket, and forcing the incompletion.
He'll make his way out of bounds. Nice pickup, and more importantly, he gets the clock stopped. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand to the offense. Finds the penalty. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first and goal on the 1. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on second and goal. Pushes ahead. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. They got him! Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board.
Yeah, that's just a play the quarterback can't make. Fourth down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll try the run. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Ready, fight. They'll try the toss to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Here's some pressure. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. How in the world did that happen? Biggest disaster since the Fire Festival or the Chevy Chase show. A defensive touchdown, and we're a point away from a tie.
And if I'm this defense, man, I'm going right to the sidelines, and I'm talking to my guys. Like, listen, y'all go out there and bail us out. Like, we gave up a touchdown. They got a chance to tie this football game with an extra point. Y'all get ready. All we need is a field goal to drive down the field and get a W.
And they'll go for 2 to try to win it right here, and this crowd is deafening, trying to will the stop. Grabbed in the backfield. It's O'Neal. He will not make it to the end zone. The 2-point conversion attempt fails, and they are still down by 1 here deep in the game. Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Navy will go back on the attack. And still a 1-point game here, Jesse, and the offense would like to put something together.
No doubt, execution is going to be critical here, David, because with a 1-point lead, it just feels like the team that makes the fewest mistakes at this point of the game is going to win.
And it's nice to know that my defense just put a really good stop together, got me the ball back. Now it's go time. Fourth quarter, I got to go make this happen.
The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other.